So what is going on, everybody? It's me again, and guess what? Went to step 21 and pulled our last copy of her that we needed. So now the Rainbow Special Move Source has been used, and we now have a 5 out of 5 Noel. Still no ninny, so I hate this game. So today I'm just gonna do a showcase. There's going to be one quest that I do on my main computer, and I will switch to my phone gameplay for the rest because I cannot for the life of me make the controller work on PC. So I'm only gonna showcase her point event for the first quest, and then we'll jump into co-op IZ. She actually does really well even though she doesn't have killer. Surprise, surprise. So we're just gonna do this point event, and I'll show you her inflated numbers. Honestly, she hits way harder than she should. Like, I have a 5 out of 5 max Transcended Hikone with 500 SP as well, and he doesn't hit as hard. Like, I'll show you. So my thoughts on this banner, really, like, I am sad, honestly, hearing some people going through this banner. 20k no Noel. Yep, that's what happens. I just did that by accident. So that hits for 33k. Now I'll show you Hikone's first, hitting for 17k. And I also realized that she does bonus damage in this quest, so doesn't actually help. That's 42k on the second and 36 on the third. Now that number is outrageous. She shouldn't be hitting this hard, but I mean, she is the most busted unit after like the 5th anniversary unit. So I'm happy that this worked out in the end, but I'm also really pissed off that I didn't even get a single copy of Noel, of Ninny. It's just like I don't know what K-Lab is on. Like, you pay for multis. They even do the thing where you can actually buy the Brave Soul Silver pack multiple times. I did not realize that. I wonder why it's such a shitty pack. I mean, if you give a good pack with actual good characters in it, then maybe, you know, people would actually buy it. So now we're about to see what her special does, and I forgot to turn off allies. Alright. Honestly, she's a really good unit. 5 out of 5. There we go. 181k. So that hits 4 times. So that's around 700k. Just like without attention tie. I mean, the damage is inflated, of course, but damage is going to be inflated in IZ as well if you have killers. So yeah. Before I go into the next part of the video, I will put a little disclaimer here. It is on a different resolution because my phone can't really record the same resolution as the PC. So when we hop onto it, you'll see. Alright, so I'm just gonna record the video itself because it's a whole lot easier. Shout out to my homie Kasumi. 5 out of 5 Nelly L. That shit pretty tight. So yeah, you notice the video is gonna look a little bit weird because I am using Z Fold 2, so I am still not used to playing on this phone, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. So as we can see, she hits with 13,000 on her second strong attack and 11 to 12,000 on her third, and 11,000 on her first. Like, I do try to get the numbers to show up a whole lot more, so I do die twice in this run. But it just goes to show that killer really doesn't matter for Noel, because she does absolutely stupid damage that she honestly doesn't need killer. Like, look at that. 11,000, 13,000, 14,000, and like another 11,000. Like, she cleaves through literally 2 waves in co-op IZ. So it just goes to show on how actually strong she is. Yeah, this is the part where I die because I get frozen and that. So this build is going to be the build with the Katakaran Alpha, I think that's what it's called. The strong attack damage for no affiliation units. And the next run is going to be with the Tension Tide, just because I really wanted to see whether or not she can nuke the entirety of the last room without killer. And spoiler alert, she doesn't. It's not really that surprising because there is a whole lot of waves that you have to go through. So you'll see right here, I actually can't cleave one whole boss, which is kind of really sad, but in actuality, if you're using her in extreme co-op, it really doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I sort of cleaved through it, but like her HP was already lowered down. But like 2 strong attacks, the bosses are dead. I did die here again. So yeah, we'll go on to the last showcase, and I really want to show you guys the differences between her damage from that and the other. So I will be right back. So here's the second recording with the Tension Tide instead. We're still rocking the same amount of SP because all we lose is 20% strong attack damage. And yeah, shout out homie Kasumi. Man, that Nell looks so good. Yeah, honestly, if you're playing her and you're expected to bomb the whole room, the whole last room, the Tension Tide build might actually be better, because as you see, we lose like 1k damage, and that's about it. Instead of hitting for 11,000, we now hit for 10,000. And instead of hitting for 13,000, we hit for 12,000. So it's actually still a really good build. Like, you're not missing too much, and you are actually getting more out of it if you are hosting. But if you are not hosting, then I really don't see the need for you to actually use Attention Tide, because you're only gonna get one wave. Unless you're JP and you're actually in Japan playing. Because I heard there's no latency there. Here's where I die again. Hey, look at that. So honestly, I have to say, like, as a 5 out of 5 unit, she's arguably the best unit that I have right now. Like, because I have 5th anniversary Ichigo 3 out of 5. I am planning on getting him 4 out of 5 with the special move source. But if I can pull another copy of him, then that will be great. Like, look, she still does good damage to all these bosses. You're not really losing too much damage, although like the only issue that I do see with Noel is definitely her first. Her first is absolutely slow, but it's easily avoidable with like how you can just spam it from far away, because it has stupid range. So honestly, like, Noel, if you can get her 5 out of 5, do it. Like, Rainbow Special Move Source, worth it. But honestly, going deep in this banner, like what I did just to get Noel, I don't really see that as worth it. Yeah, as you can see, look, we like let me just go back And let's just look at that damage on how much we did. It's 136k per hit. That's with like our max roll, I guess, or like on the lowest like defense unit. So that's already really good. So if you have this unit like 2 out of 5, like 3 out of 5, she's already amazing. Having her 5 out of 5 just makes her absolutely stupid broken. So I just want y'all to know, be safe in spending in this game. Like, I have spent way more than I wanted to initially in this banner. I mean, if Ninny was good, I would have spent more, but in this case, she wasn't, so I really didn't have to do this, but wound up doing it anyways. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this showcase, and I'm sorry if I'm not like really collecting my head around the entire showcase thing, but like I'm gonna show you the build right here. And yeah, honestly, if you guys have any questions or like, you know, regarding Noel, like, feel free. I'm all ears. Like, I know some people might hate me. And yes, I completely forgot to say that all my links are 500 SP. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit long for a showcase, but yeah. Thanks so much for watching.